What makes Australia so unforgettable? Let's try to answer that question. Most people think it's the famous landmarks, the incredible beaches, or the unique wildlife. And while they're all part of the story, I don't think they're the real answer. For me, it's something much harder to describe. It's the feeling you get as you travel through this country. A feeling of space, freedom, natural beauty, and a lifestyle that's unlike anywhere else. So come with me as we explore some of the places and moments that make Australia such a memorable place to experience. One of the first things you notice is the space. Australia is a vast country, and no matter whether you're walking through a modern city, driving along the coastline, or standing in the middle of the outback, there's a sense that there's always more to discover. Nothing feels rushed. The landscapes seem to stretch on forever, and that feeling of openness is something that's difficult to forget. Australia's cities are another pleasant surprise. They're modern and vibrant, but they never seem completely separated from nature. It's not unusual to find beautiful parks in the heart of a busy city, walking trails that follow the coastline, or quiet places where you can simply stop and enjoy the view. Even in the middle of city life, there's often a feeling that the outdoors is never very far away. Maybe that's part of what makes Australia feel so relaxed. People seem to make the most of the environment around them. Early in the morning, you'll find walkers, runners, and cyclists out before the day begins. Cafes fill with friends catching up over coffee, families spend weekends by the beach, and public spaces are used the way they were meant to be used. Life seems to happen outdoors as much as it does indoors. That relaxed atmosphere isn't just reflected in the scenery. It's something you notice in everyday life as well. Whether it's people enjoying breakfast at a local cafe, friends meeting for a walk along the waterfront, families gathering for a weekend barbecue, or children playing in the local park, there seems to be a genuine appreciation for spending time outdoors. It's not rushed, and perhaps that's one of the reasons visitors find Australia such an easy place to enjoy. And then there are the beaches. Australia is surrounded by thousands of kilometers of coastline, and no matter which part of the country you're exploring, the ocean never seems too far away. Some beaches are famous around the world, while others feel like hidden stretches of sand where the only sounds are the waves and the seabirds. Whether it's an early morning walk, watching surfers catch the first swell of the day, or simply sitting and taking in the view, there's something calming about being by the water. What I enjoy most is that Australia never feels like it's trying to impress you. Its beauty isn't forced. It just seems to unfold naturally as you travel from one place to another. One moment you're wandering through a lively city, and a short drive later you're standing on a quiet beach, surrounded by nothing but open sky and the sound of the ocean. No trip to Australia ever feels complete without an encounter with its wildlife. Whether it's spotting kangaroos in the wild, watching a sleepy koala high in a gum tree, colorful parrots filling the morning with noise, or dolphins appearing beside a boat, these are the moments people often remember long after they've returned home. They're not just photographs or holiday memories. They're experiences that become part of the journey itself. Of course, Australia isn't just one landscape. That's another thing that makes it so fascinating. You can travel for hours and the scenery just keeps changing. One day you're surrounded by rugged coastline and crashing waves, the next you're driving through rolling farmland, ancient rainforests, or wide open countryside. Every region has its own character, and each journey feels a little different from the last. Some of the best memories aren't the famous places at all. They're the unexpected moments along the way. Pulling over at a lookout you hadn't planned to visit. Watching the sun begin to set as another long day on the road comes to an end. Those are the moments that stay with you because they were never part of the itinerary. They simply happened. For me, some of the most memorable moments have come when there was no plan at all. Pulling over because the view looked too good to drive past. Finding a quiet beach with hardly another person in sight. Sitting on a headland watching waves roll in, or listening to birdsong early in the morning before the day begins. Those simple experiences rarely appear in travel brochures, yet they're often the memories that stay with us the longest. Perhaps that's what Australia does better than almost anywhere else. It gives you room to slow down. There's no need to rush from one attraction to the next. Some of the most rewarding experiences come from taking your time, exploring at your own pace, and appreciating what's around you. Whether you're wandering through a national park, enjoying a coffee overlooking the ocean, or simply watching everyday life unfold, Australia has a way of reminding you that travel isn't always about seeing more. Sometimes it's about noticing more. Perhaps that's the real beauty of Australia, taking in what's really in front of you. It doesn't demand your attention every minute of the day. Instead, it quietly rewards those who take the time to explore it. It really is a beautiful place. The more you slow down, the more you begin to notice what is around you. There is a lot to see here. Peaceful coastal walks. The changing colors of the landscape. Wildlife going about its day. The wildlife in Australia is what really impresses most visitors, down under. People always talk about it long after they've returned home. Conversations over coffee. Sunsets that seem to last forever. Individually, they may seem like small moments, but together they create an experience that's difficult to forget. When I think back on my travels through Australia, it's not one place that comes to mind first. It's the calm, the cool, unpolluted air, the cleanliness of everything. It's a collection of moments that make Australia so memorable. A peacefulness of a quiet beach early in the morning. The sound of birds as the sun comes up. A long drive through an ever-changing landscape. Just sit back and enjoy the views of this beautiful land. Watching kangaroos in the wild is quite an amazing experience. They are beautiful animals, you just watch them in wonder. Sharing a coffee overlooking the ocean. None of those moments seem extraordinary on their own, but together they create something that's difficult to put into words. Maybe that's why Australia stays with so many people long after they've returned home. It isn't just about what you see, it's the feelings you experience when you are there. It's about how the country makes you feel. Experience as much of it as you can. And for me, that's what makes Australia a place I'll always enjoy coming back to. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed coming along on this journey, I'd love to have you join me for the next adventure here on Shutter Asia. If you have enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe.